Hey guys, it is ToPro or Adam, and welcome back to another Zombies video. And in today's video, I'll be going over all of the new elixirs and the new talismans added to Bout Zombies with today's updates. So when it comes to the elixirs, we have one new Whimsical, we have one common, we have one rare, one legendary, and one epic elixirs. With the talismans, we have one epic and one legendary talisman. And today, I'll just be simply letting you guys know if these are actually any good and if they're worth using. So let's start off with the one you already see right now, and that is the Whimsical elixir. I always say gobblegums. Anyways, this is called the Quacknarok, and I want to just say, why don't we have more whimsical gums in zombies? Because we have Natonia Negation from BO3. This is the first whimsical we've had since then. Like, why not more? This is actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie, the quacking sound after killing a zombie, in my opinion, is a little bit too loud, so if they could tone that down, that'd be amazing. But in general, this makes zombies really fun, and I would love to see more of this in zombies, and maybe the next update, add in like 2 or 3 of these things, because this is incredible. Now, there is actually one thing that I don't like about this elixir, and that is it only lasts for 5 minutes. If you're gonna have a whimsical gum in zombies, why not make it last the 25 minutes like pretty much every other one, and like Natonia Negation, which we have right now in Bo4 Zombies. It's kind of annoying having to pop this all the time and only having it for 5 minutes, but besides that, this is a fun and wacky elixir, and I highly recommend giving it a go. So next up, we're going to go over the common elixir, the new common elixir, and that is Bullet Boost, and this is pretty much the exact same thing as the the gum from Black Ops 3 Zombies Bullet Boost, which just changed your AAT, and that's exactly what this one does. I believed in Black Ops 3, it was like 2 or 3 activations. Here, since it's a common, it's only 1 activation. So again, all it does is re-rolls your AAT on your current weapon. Now, the one thing I tried doing in game is activating this on a gun that didn't have an AAT. So again, you know, cryo freeze, brain rot, those kinds of things on your gun. And I was hoping it would add it to my weapon, but unfortunately it didn't. You have to have that on your weapon before using this. So in general, this is, you know, again, the same thing from BO3. It's not all that useful. I'll probably never use this thing again, but, you know, for certain challenges and starting room things, this could be a good elixir, but for the most part, it's just kind of mediocre. So next up, we're going over to our rare new elixir, and this one is talking about regeneration. I like the name. This is a very interesting elixir. So here's the description. It lasts for 4 minutes. Your health constantly generates while moving. So pretty much, if you have, you know, low health, or you have, you know, 50 or 100 health, and you start moving, your health regenerates instantly. And this is both a really powerful elixir because it's only a rare, but at the same time, it's not all that useful. I feel like for the average zombie player, this is one that you probably won't use all that often, but man, for those people who are those crazy high round players, this is a very powerful elixir to have, because your health, like, literally instantly regen. So you can be 1 hit away from going down, and you sprint, and then your health is back at max. Now, since this is a rare elixir, it's going to be pretty easy to stockpile these. You know, when I look at all of my other rare elixirs, I have like between 30 and 50 of them, so it will be no problem getting like 30, 50, 60 of these guys within the next couple of months. So if you can stockpile these things, you want to have a high round, or even in boss fights, this could be so incredibly powerful. I'm kind of surprised that this is a rare, but still, hands down, one of the better new elixirs added to zombies today. Next up, let's move over to the legendary elixir, and this one is called Dividend Yield, and this is probably my favorite of the new elixirs. So here is the description of this guy. Some of the points you earn create additional bonus points for you and all other players. This is phenomenal. So pretty much when this thing is active, you get bonus points for every kill. And I haven't tried this with other players, so I'm assuming that when you get kills, your other friends or other players in that game get bonus points as well. I couldn't imagine 4 people rocking this at once at the start of a match. It would be crazy overpowered. It lasts for 5 minutes as well, and it does give you a healthy point boost. So this is just the ultimate elixir for stockpiling points in those early rounds, and since it does last 5 minutes, that is more than enough time to get a bunch of knife kills and just get a ton of points to easily open up all the doors, get perks, hit the box, buy weapons in those earlier rounds. So last but not least, we have the epic elixir, which is called Suit Up. Now, unfortunately, after spending like 1.5k plasma I had saved up before this DLC dropped, I just could not get this elixir, unfortunately. But I want to ask you guys, I've tried looking on Reddit, I'm looking on YouTube, trying to find somebody's opinion on this thing, and I just cannot find anything. So let me guys know, for those of you who have it, what is this elixir like? Now, to me, it doesn't sound all that amazing. The description is, you and nearby players get full armor, which lasts until destroyed. Now, that reminds me a lot of Shields Up, which is the rare elixir, which gives you a new shield. Now, my question is, what's the difference between armor and a shield? Armor must be a lot better, and since this is an epic elixir, I'm assuming that armor is a lot better than shield, but honestly, I have no idea. It just could be a different way of wording the shield, but I'm not sure. So please let me know and let everyone else know in the comments below, for those of you who actually have this thing, is this epic elixir any good? So to finish things off, we're going to go ahead and knock out the 2 new talismans. I don't know about you guys, but I just never ever use talismans. I probably should. I have a ton of them, but I don't know. I never use them. So the first new one is the legendary one, and this is a Battered Dragon Scale. Activating your special weapon gives increased armor, which lasts until destroyed. Now, armor, this kind of clarifies that armor does mean shield, because when you are playing and you do activate your special weapon, you do get that shield or that armor, which allows you to take more hits. So this, I guess, would be okay, but really something that I wouldn't want to have on every single game. So to finish things off, we have the epic talisman. This one's called Glowing Phylactery, and this is actually a really good one. You start the match with an extra self-revive. Now, since it is an epic one, you know, you probably won't be able to get a ton of these things. Like, the most I have of one is 8, where you start the match with an LMG, but still, 8 is quite a bit. But having an extra self-revive would be really good, especially for higher rounds. A lot of maps give you that extra one already, so having this other one on top of that would be really, really powerful. But again, getting these talismans isn't all that easy, and they're actually quite expensive. You hit that 75 elixir hit, so the chances of getting a ton of these things are unlikely, but this is still a good one. So there we have it, guys. Those are all of the new elixirs and all of the new talismans. Personally, my favorite new elixir has to be Dividend Yield. I like any elixir that gives me a bunch of points, especially when you use it at the start of a match, and then probably after that, talking about regeneration can be a very, very powerful elixir if used in the right situation. I will eventually use a Suit Up and the Talismans as well, but we kind of know what those are like. So besides that, guys, for the video, drop a like. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite elixir or talisman so far, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.